1939 war was declared, but for months there was silence. Then, in the spring of 1940, the storm finally broke. France, one of Europe's greatest powers, collapsed in just 6 weeks. And Britain stood alone, facing the full fury of Hitler's war machine. After invading Poland, Hitler waited, so did Britain and France. This eerie calm became known as the Phony War. But Hitler was preparing a masterstroke. In May 1940, he struck. And the silence shattered. While the Allies waited behind the massive Maginot Line, Hitler's forces did the unthinkable. They invaded through the Ardennes forest, a place they believed tanks couldn't go. They were wrong. In days, German panzer divisions tore through Belgium, Luxembourg, and into France. The French army and British Expeditionary Force were outflanked and surrounded. Over 330,000 Allied troops were trapped at the port of Dunkirk, surrounded by Nazis and pinned against the sea. Then, the impossible happened. Britain launched Operation Dynamo. Navy ships, fishing boats, lifeboats, even small sailboats crossed the channel. Under constant bombing, they evacuated nearly the entire army. A defeat turned into a defiant escape. Churchill would call it a miracle of deliverance. Just weeks after Dunkirk, France fell. On June 14, 1940, German troops entered Paris unopposed. The French government surrendered soon after. Hitler stood victorious in the heart of Europe. A once mighty empire had collapsed in 46 days. Now, only one enemy remained: Britain. Hitler turned his sights across the English Channel. He planned Operation Sea Lion, the invasion of Britain. But first, he needed to destroy the Royal Air Force. What followed was the Battle of Britain, the first major battle fought entirely in the sky. British radar gave early warnings, but the Luftwaffe outnumbered the RAF. Germany bombed airfields, factories, even cities, but the RAF fought back hard. The skies above Britain turned into a deadly dance of fire and smoke. Thousands died, cities burned, but Britain held the line. And then came the words that would define the resistance. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. Winston Churchill. The RAF had done the impossible. Britain survived. Hitler had conquered Europe but failed to break Britain. For the first time, the Nazi war machine had been stopped, and the world began to hope.